Hello, 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 and welcome to the Automation Advertising Project. Let me know where you're joining from. And if you are catching the replay of this live recording, please still in the comments, those will all go to me. Let me know where you are joining from. So tonight we're going to talk about, or this afternoon, whatever it is you're watching, how to use automation and advertising to make money online without the overwhelm. So in this masterclass, I'm going to show you how automation and advertising have helped me to achieve all of this. But first, let's do a little housekeeping. Please, no multitasking. Please turn off all distractions, close the door, grab a pen and paper. Plus, let me ask you a few questions. Do you ever feel like you could make money online if you knew where to start? Or do you ever feel like if you had a step-by-step guide and someone was showing you exactly what to do using Instagram and or Facebook ads that you could make money? Would you like to build a steady income online without a lot of time, money, or like the technical know-how, right? Because everybody doesn't have that technical go-to. Would you love to have access to a simple step-by-step approach to making money using ads? So many of you found me by the crazy ads that you saw me doing that got your attention, right? So can you imagine, or would you like to create an income that pays you even when you are sleeping? Right? Yes, I'm seeing in the comments, you're like, absolutely. Welcome, welcome. We have Louisiana. Let me read these comments. And Texas, Alabama. There's a North Dakota. Hello, hello, hello. All right, North Carolina in the house. I love it. Atlanta. All right. So if you stay with me until the end of the webinar, we will be providing a free credit analysis. And this has a value of $97. So you will receive a special link to schedule a time with me personally to go over your credit analysis, which for those of you who don't know, we also have a credit repair service, and you got to get that right? So let's take advantage of that. So what's the problem? This is what I hear so many women telling me. They're tired of the 9 to 5. Maybe you're not making enough money. You don't want another job. You know, you work 7 to 3 and you're not looking to go and work 6 to 11. You want to travel, but you just don't have the income. You've recently been through a divorce, and whether he took everything or left your finances a mess, or maybe you're married and you've been separated for a year or so and it's still not clear whose money's what, whose name's on it. That probably messes up your credit, right? Okay, I'm getting some right. There's some women that can feel me on this. Maybe you're in a single household income. Maybe you took a dramatic pay cut. I've talked to women that have taken 50% pay cut, $30,000 pay cut a year, depending on where your income is. Maybe you were recently laid off and it wasn't planned, it wasn't expected, and you weren't prepared. Or how many of you, let me ask, have a son or daughter that's about to go out to college and you're stuck with the bill? Not a lot of fun, right? Unless you have the money. Other things that I'm hearing a lot of women come to me and say, you know, Dr. Melva, I've had a loss of income for whatever reason. Someone gets sick, you have aging parents that you have to take care of. Many women that come to me had an unplanned pregnancy and they were going to, let's say, nursing school. And then they had to put that all aside because they had a baby, or car accidents, student loan debt. How many of you can relate to having student loan debt? Anywhere between $25,000 to $50,000. Some of you with advanced degrees, maybe over $100,000 in student loan debt. Bad credit, we talked about that. And I also get entrepreneurs that come to me, or women who have had that drive to just go, go, go. And they come in, they say, Dr. Melva, well, I've hit a wall. I thought I had the funding for my project and I had this vision and I set up an online store, but I didn't know how to take it to make it work. You know, have you hit a wall? Or maybe you're not paid what you're worth. I get a lot of women that just say to me, I have low pay and I had to move for whatever reason. I moved to be near my children's father. What else do people tell me? It's all types of reasons, taking care of aging parents. And so you take a pay cut because you want better for your children, right? But it's hurting your wallet. No retirement money. How often do I hear this as a problem? You know, I get, Dr. Melva, I want to live a great life, but I look up and I have nothing in my retirement. I don't have any savings, so I'm going to keep working you know, and overall, most of what I hear people say to me when they join our program and our team, it's, I just want a better quality of life. Is there anyone that can relate to that? Okay, I see a lot of women saying yes, absolutely. So the other problem that we have is, how many of you, and let's be honest, if we can do real talk here, believe that it's not possible to make money online? Or maybe you have nothing to sell, or you have this belief that you're like, I'm not into sales. Do I have to sell anything? And your brain starts getting self-doubt before you even get a chance to see how much money you can make. Okay. So, right, I'm looking at the comments. I see I can relate to that. Exactly. And then a lot of women get stuck. Maybe this is you, that you just don't know how to do it. If someone told you how to do it, you know, like how many of us learned in school how to be educated and create wealth, that legacy wealth? They're not teaching that. They're just not. Or maybe you failed in a network marketing business. You got excited. They sold you dreams. They said that you could make money while you sleep and build an empire, and it didn't work for you. Or maybe you've done a business of your own or done a partnership investment and you lost money and it just didn't work. Or you've done all of the above or some combination and you've burned your friends and family out to the point that they're like, you come knocking and they go running, right? Who can relate to that? So let's shift a little bit. So this is Dr. Nicoletta. She's actually a new mom, a young millennial. Where are my millennials on the line? Hello, all of you women in the 20s, young 30s. She's a dermatology resident, and she says that, you know, words can't describe how incredible it is to lock arms with this woman. She's an entrepreneur at heart. That's me in the picture. That was me doing, I think that was my straight hair wig phase implementation. And she said, you know, we both understand each other. We do the same digital marketing strategies as we're building our business together. And she calls me the older version of me, haha, since she's a millennial. But seriously though, she says we work well together and she loves her doctor, boss babe. Here's some other comments. So this comment here is from Jessica Charla Johnston, and she is an Isagenix millionaire in the network marketing space. And she says, she quoted me, I listen to these calls to keep other people's heart beating. Dr. Melva Pinn-Bingham. And she said, love you, girl. Wow. The heart and wisdom, a whole new level of inspiration. You know, can't wait to meet her in person. And Jelena says, definitely worth setting my alarm and being up at 4 a.m., you know, at 5 a.m. for this. So other, you know, the common thread on this one is Melva, holy crap. You got me fired up today. So how many of you are fired up to see what it is that we're talking about with this culture of people that are just saying, Dr. Melva, you have inspired me. And here we go. Elizabeth Laconi, who is a 6- and 7-figure income earner online without the overwhelm, says, wow. And a mom of 3, this lady says, I only got a few minutes between dropping off my daughter at school and getting to work. What I heard was so inspiring and real. I love this team. Thank you to all who shared. And Susan Miller, who's an Isagenix millionaire, says, I just decided I have to go and recruit 4 more people. So when you're able to inspire multimillionaires, moms that are waking up in the middle of the morning, like something exciting is going on, right? So this is George Fraser. Many of you probably know him from the Black CEO Network. We're at a conference together. I believe this is in Dallas. Shout out. Yes, I know somebody here in Dallas. And this was my first day, my first 11 days with this company and this opportunity, Isagenix, 4 years ago. The culture, the support that you've just seen in those slides is unbelievable, and I can't wait to tell you more about what that means. And on this stage, I was like pulling my pants up because I was in the best shape of my life. I've been introduced to these products, and this is when I first understood how to create income and how big this opportunity was and how big it could be for so many women that were coming to me with all the problems that we just talked about. So my mission with the Automation Advertising Project is that I want to empower 1,000 female entrepreneurs to avoid the pitfalls and mistakes that I've made and reveal shortcuts that took me years and hundreds of thousands of dollars to discover. So are you with me? Who is excited? Okay, I'm going to take a break and look in the chat and say, are you with me? If you are, put a yes in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so you're still with me. So let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Melva, board certified radiation oncologist, working wife, and mom to 3 children under the age of 11. They're almost 11, 8, and 5, 2 girls and a boy. Yes, we have some other moms on the line. And I have had 5+ years as a successful entrepreneur, giving back and helping career-focused women create the lifestyle businesses that they love. And I've invested, and I'm very embarrassed to say this, and those of you who talk to me in person, I've invested over $150,000 in courses and masterminds and trainings to master online marketing. And I hit a very high rank, 5-star golden circle with an earning potential of $5,400 to $8,046 per week. Earning potential per week in one of the top network marketing companies in less than 3 years in. So these results are not typical, and I've done a lot of things right. This is my beautiful family. Obviously, they're a little bit older now, but you got to schedule that time to take those pretty couch pictures. But I've done a lot of things wrong, right? So before I found automated sales funnels, I spent countless hours on my computer. I spent thousands on courses promising to teach me the next best thing. And before I found automated sales funnels, I wasted time and money. And the sad part that maybe some of you can relate to who are working 2 and 3 jobs and just doing what you got to do to make your life work, whether that man is still in your life or not, I missed out on the time with my family because I was always building my business, but I had nothing to show for it. I had nothing in my bank account. I was stuck and overwhelmed. I knew something had to change. And that's when I had my light bulb aha moment. And I figured out, how do I actually start having conversations with women that want what I want? How do I get those hungry women? And this is when we came up with our success formula. So the bottom line is that you need leads coming in. And if you are selling a product or service, you need customers, paying customers. Can anybody agree with that? Can we all agree that to make money, we need leads and we need people that are willing to pay for our product or service? Yes. If so, put yes in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I love it. And this is the part that a lot of people just don't want to talk about, okay? You have to constantly increase your value. That means your skill set. That means your knowledge. You have to become that person that is able to command and attract that wealth. And a lot of people don't want to put that work in. They want a cut and dry system, and they don't want to grow into the person that they need to become, okay? It's only real talk here. So is this okay if I'm honest with you ladies? Because that's really the only way we're gonna move forward. Okay, I got a yes in the chat. Yes in the chat. All right, so our success formula continued. We provide a marketing roadmap, okay? We give you the nuts and bolts of tying your ads together so that you go from joining us to having an ad. We help you with your technical setup. So those of you who have not been on the online marketing world or you've been in someone else's funnel, you learn the landing page, you get your lead magnet, the webinar, which you're watching right now. If you're on live, hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. If it's a recording, we work with you and teach you how to maximize our team virtual assistants, get a scheduling link. So many of you who maybe have had a conversation with me, it was automatic. And what automation does is frees up your time so you can spend your time doing what you love, right? Not what you have to do. And we help you with social media graphics, HD videos, and engaging content because you're competing with 60 billion messages in social media. And if anyone follows Gary Vee, minus the language, then you understand that you have to grab people's attention, right? If you understand and agree with that, and so far you're learning something here, let me get a yes in the chat. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's keep going. So the third part of our success formula is that you need mentorship. Okay, I can't tell you how many programs I signed up for. They took my money, they gave me a video, and I never heard from them again. And then it would be this group program, and I feel like I had to wait to really get my questions answered. That's not true mentorship. You can have a group and one-to-many model, but you need somebody who's going to check you when you need to be checked to continue moving forward, right? So what we created is a done with you program where you have accountability and support to get set up quickly. And the favorite part of this, and this is really what makes our team different and why you see so much when I shared the inspiration, the motivation, what people were willing to do to work with us, is that we want you to earn that money while you're learning. Because a lot of people go and take out all these courses like I did initially, and you don't make any money. Okay, I talk really fast, so if you can't understand me, I need to slow down, let me know. But I get excited about this. So when we use this success formula that I just shared with you, this is when we created our first automated sales funnel and we ran our own Instagram ads. My life began to change. So this picture up here on the left, it's crazy. It says it's your world and it doesn't work without you. And what's really sad is I had to get a picture, like all photographic and like a nice quote, to realize that if I'm running around and, like for example, the last couple weeks I opened up my schedule. I don't usually do that as much at this point in our business. But I talk to women, just to get out in the field. But having, 6 to 10 consults a day, working full time, one-on-one, and understanding everyone's story is exhausting. And then bringing on so many people, the old school way we used to do that manually, that's exhausting. Nobody wants to be exhausting. I want to be with my family. So when I got that automation and what we do with the automated sales funnel, this is me and my family. We went to Disney. We did like a road trip. I think this is us out on the water in Norfolk, where we live in Chesapeake, Virginia. Okay, I got some Virginia people there, out on my birthday. When we started doing automated funnels, we got the house. How many people are looking to buy their first home? Maybe not this size, but this is possible. Repeat after me. It is possible, right? And we went on a little cruise here. This is my son opening the door. He got his first mail. We got to do silly things like run, the Shamrock 5K. And most of all, ladies, and this may not be the case where you are, but I got my marriage back. Because there was a time when I was sitting back in my office, not making any money, just turning the wheels, like just spinning and throwing spaghetti at the wall, where I had separated from that real true relationship that I was looking for. So this is us at Disney. And when I started running automated sales funnels, I got to do what I love, which is mentor young men and women that are learning. This is a group of medical students up in Ohio, and this is another mastermind that I got to attend. So we're able to spend our time giving back in the ways that are important to us. So how many of you would agree that you want to spend your time the way that you want to spend it? Yes, in the chat. Right? Like not having somebody dictate to you that you go to a job that they can, have you, like I had one woman, she was telling me how she trained the woman who replaced her, even though she was better at the job, with no notice, or other people that'll come and say they lost the job, no other than they had raised the tide and they were working so hard that it was a threat to the other people. Nobody has time for that. Automated sales funnels have become my best friend. No, like my best friend, she understands like what I mean, like, my other best friend, right? So the one thing between where you are now and making money online with thousands of people that want what you're offering is one great sales funnel. So let me share with you the 3 secrets. So secret number 1, I want to show you how a simple sales funnel can be used to attract the clients you want and build meaningful relationships online without a whole bunch of complex marketing tactics or tech expertise. Secret number 2, I want to share with you how to have a steady flow of new clients and cash without any prior marketing experience. And secret number 3, I want to teach you how to make money without your own product, right? So you can use your own product later. Like I know a lot of the women in our network have their own hairline or beauty makeup, or maybe they've created apps. So there's lots of different levels. But when you first learn online marketing, you want to maximize someone else's product. So secret number 1, how to use a simple sales funnel to attract the clients you want and build meaningful relationships online without the tech. So you don't need anything high tech to start chatting with your ideal clients. And this is how many of you got to me. This is the ad, and in the comment section, if you saw this ad, put yes in the chat. I don't think this is a video. Let me go back. Put yes in the chat. So I have my letters. Where are my Greek women at? So this ad, it simply says, stop running from bills. Do this now. DM me for more info, right? Or either you could click on the ad. So a simple ad. It was a crazy video. Did I get your attention? Yes. Yes. Was I selling you a product or service on it? No, right? So it's all about keeping it simple. So first you get the ad, and then this is what happens next. If you can see in this video, these are all the leads coming in. These are all the people that are saying right here, responded to ad, responded to ad, responded to ad, and we're still going here, right? So leads are what you need. Remember, this is the first step in the success formula. And then the next step in the funnel, some people will want to book a call. So this is an automated scheduler. This is how a lot of people just get on my schedule for a 15-minute call. We don't go much longer than that. And then, does this look familiar? So many of you either came in on this or one of my teammates' version of this, and this is the free masterclass for female entrepreneurs, how to use automation and advertising to build a six-figure income online without the overwhelm. And next class, this shows the credibility with my Facebook page. I think I'm somewhere over 138,000 now. I can't really keep up with it. And they can click to register. So many of you register here. Sometimes we use a different registration format depending on how techy you are. There are different levels. And then here you are on the automation advertising project. It was all automated, right? How many people can get behind that and say that that's exciting, right? Yes, in the chat, if you can get behind how we went from not knowing each other to here we are in automation, right? So this is the exact webinar that you are actually watching now. And the next step is that you'll see the cart order form to get started with your automation advertising project. And the last step in our funnel is, let me see, oh, that's not a video. The last step in our funnel, you'll go to our website to enroll in Isagenix. And these are your starter products. You click sign up and save, and you're able to open your business center with Isagenix by purchasing your initial products and allow you to earn. This is an example of a simple relationship marketing funnel. So we have Facebook, Instagram platform. We chose Instagram, going to a webinar registration page, to a webinar, to an order form. And then on the back end, you have emails that are reminding people about the webinar, excuse me, coming up. Let me get some water. I get so excited. Ooh. Sorry, I'm like literally high energy like this all the time, because making money and helping women stop all of that struggle is a lot of fun. So imagine waking up every single day with clients that are ready to enroll in your programs. And I want you to think about that, because that's pretty awesome, right? So secret number 2, how do you reach your ideal client every time? Consistently, by targeting the right way. So we can't go through this completely, but Facebook has an audience insight tools. You can choose by country. You can then look at the age demographics, gender, what interests they are. So, you know, for example, like if you're into music, if you're into natural hair, if you follow motivational speakers like Les Brown, you're able to target people specifically to figure out an audience that really resonates with your story. And more than that, a group of people that you know you can help. So it's different for everybody, right? So, these are just some other interest area, and you look at page likes. So secret number 3, how to make money without your own product. And this is probably one of the most important or exciting parts for me, and it's easy. You do that by partnering with a great company, a network marketing company. So by show of hands, who is aware of network marketing? So does that scare you? Have you tried network marketing before and maybe not been successful? Or are you just waiting to get in one because you really understand the power of residual income? So network marketing is the most powerful way to add a residual income. And we have Paul Zane Piltzer, who says of all the entrepreneurial activities available today, one of the most important is direct selling, also called network marketing. Those of you who read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, author Robert Kiyosaki says that network marketing gives people the opportunity with very low risk and very low financial commitment, basically low barrier to entry, to build their own income generating asset and acquire great wealth, right? So you have 2 sides of this quadrant, if anyone has seen this. So many of you, and by a yes in the chat, who is in a linear income right now? So you work once, you get paid. You clock in, you clock out. How many of you right now have it set up at your jobs that if you're not there, you get paid? Okay, so people are saying, not me. Nope, never done that. Maybe you've done some real estate. Okay, right, so that's a way to get paid while you sleep, but a bigger barrier to entry, I would say. And this, on this side, the linear income, many people just find themselves like stuck in the rat race. And this is what we call a one-to-one model. But where your income increases is residual income. That is, you work once, you get paid many times for your effort over and over and over again. And now, instead of trading your time, you're trading leverage for money, right? This is where true financial freedom is created, and time freedom. So it's one to many. For example, this webinar, me having one-on-one conversations with many of you, and when I opened up my schedule the other day, it was exhausting. Now I can talk to, gosh, I can't even, the number of people that are on this webinar right now that are seeing this. And if you're watching the recording while I'm asleep, right? Because I have a lot of people from the West Coast that, are in my inbox. I wake up in the morning and it was like midnight, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or either y'all are just up, right? So this is the one mini model, and this is the side and what's important where you make the money while you sleep, okay? But all network marketing companies are not created equal, all right? So being an expert in this field and being trained by top 6- and 7-figure income earners, you have to have 3 things: the right company, the right product, and the right compensation model. So if they're not gonna pay you the right way, yeah, don't do network marketing. If you have to build multiple teams and multiple legs and their compression models and all that stuff, no, not cool for us. So we chose to partner with, and you've heard me mention to it before, a company that was built on integrity and the vision to impact world health, and that's Isagenix. So you want to join a team that offers mentorship, skills, training, and support. So this is my husband, Leon, and I, and this is how we used to hustle when we first started with Isagenix before we learned about automated sales funnels. It's kind of funny because we haven't done a booth like that in probably like 4 years because everything is online, and that's where you want to be too. From your phone, from your smartphone, work smarter, not harder. This is us on stage right here. It's funny, I should have a video in here. Leon was actually doing a videotape as we were walking across stage, accepting our Rising Leader Award for the amount of income that we'd earned in a short period of time. Lots of fun. This was out in Nashville, actually. And this is the culture. Okay, these are women just like yourselves that are looking to make a change in their lives. And many of these women have, and they become dear friends and business partners. So we had a lot of fun. This is Kenya. You may have seen her on TV. She lost over like 300 pounds, just a phenomenal story. And I'll connect her with you after the call. And my Ava here, Tracy Taylor, many of you may know, she's one of my mentors. She worked with Robert Kiyosaki in real estate investment. So just a ton of great women. So there are 3 core principles in network marketing, and this is why I want you to really understand. So make sure you have that pen and paper out. I want to introduce you to the business of the 21st century. I want to discuss leverage and how we've grown a team of, actually, when I made this slide, it was almost 1,100. It's over 1,100 people now. Like it grows so fast. So 3 things you need to have in network marketing for a successful opportunity to really be serious, okay? 1, word of mouth is the most credible and cost-effective way of bringing a product to market. And I think we can all agree that you'd rather hear from a friend, right? Or, see somebody that you know their results or that you trust than watch a TV commercial. The product is the cornerstone of the business. You get the Ponzi schemes and companies that get shut down by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, when they have no product. You have to have a product that's emotional, highly consumable with results attached to be continually paid month after, well, we get paid weekly, to just keep the money flowing in, right? And you need a residual income so you can remove yourself from exchanging the time for money, which we talked about in the other slide. So the power of 2, and I hope you can see this slide. So we build 2 networks, okay? 80% of the people in the networks are consumers. They are eating the food. They are taking the products. But there's an 87% reorder rate. The company has been around for 17 years. And last week, actually, or it was the end of last week, they announced that they have hit $7 billion in sales in 17 years. You can look at any other network marketing program, and it's taken them decades and decades and decades to even get close to those numbers. This company is a teenager, and they are set to explode. So pretty much what you want to do is you want 10 people to be coaches, okay? So it's the power of 10. So let me ask you, have you ever seen the penny doubling? So if you took a penny, right, and you doubled it every single day for 30 days, what happens? In the chat, let's see if anybody knows that. Okay, right. So it's exponential growth. So it goes from 2 cents to 4 cents to 8 cents, right? And then 16, 32, 64. And on the 10th day of the month, it's $10. But what happens on the next 10-day progression? Does anybody know? it's $10,000 by the 30th day, it is $10 million. So why is this important for network marketing? It's because we get paid on word of mouth and exponential growth. So I want you to think about Facebook. Facebook grew exponentially by word of mouth with not a cent spent on advertising in the beginning when they grew. So let me show you the committed consumer coach model. So you want to get 10 coaches, so 10 people that are looking to take care of those problems, find a solution, make some residual money, stop trading time for money, and leverage their time and money. So 10 people find 10 people, you have 100. 100 people find 10 people, you have 1,000. Everybody's ordering through the system about $200 per month, about 100 BV. So now you have 100,000 BV, which are points, and Isagenix pays you 6% of that income. So now you're looking at $6,000 a month and $75,000 a year. And this is only 20% of your network. Because if you remember on the other slide, well, maybe it's not there, but on the other slide, there's an 80% reorder rate from consumers that are 80% of your network. So you don't even need all of your network to want to build the business. Can anybody else get excited about this? When I saw this 4 years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I've spent over $200,000 investing in medicine, and I'm never going to be anywhere close to this on a residual basis, because anything that I bring in is 100% of my own efforts. And that's when I knew, and maybe you'll understand, that I wanted to leverage myself, and I'd rather do 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Well, Isagenix does even better than that. They pay you 6% of everybody's efforts. And I want you to see this. We build 2 teams with unlimited depth. So that doesn't matter when these people came into your organization, who put them in. If they are below you, you get paid 6% on everything that they order, as if it was your own credit card. But yeah, it's not coming out your bank account. So can anybody else get excited about that? So to max out this compensation plan, the best compensation plan in my opinion, you're able to make 250 cycles per week. Okay, so each cycle is equivalent to 900 points. It's a 2/3, 1/3 model. So that basically means every time that many orders comes through from your team or your personal enrollment, you're paid $54. Okay, so 250 cycles times $54 is $13,500 weekly. I want to see in the chat, with $13,500 weekly, change your life. Imagine your life if that's what you're getting weekly. But on top of that, you can earn an additional 250 cycles in what we call executive match bonuses, 27,000 weekly, which maxes out a business center. So the proof is in the pudding, okay? This is what has worked for us over the last 4 years of integrating network marketing into our financial vision. We've generated an income that allows us to take a few extra unpaid vacation days, help a team of over 1,100 people and other families add monthly income. So remember, we're getting 6% of every person's order in a team of 1,100. You know, this helps us help other people pay bills, increase the time we have to serve others, and really make an impact on the world. So let me show you this. So I hit 5-star golden circle. This says 5-star golden circle recognition. Congratulations. Hi, melvapinn-bingham. That's my last name, is hyphenated. Congrats on ranking advanced to 5-star golden circle. And this is actually an outdated picture where at the point we had 1,092 members, and let me show you what that means, that we hit 5-star. Let me show you that we know what we're talking about and we're able to help you, just like we have these other 1,100 people. So 5-star golden circle, using automated sales funnels, okay, to build my network marketing business. Let's take a look at this slide. So 100 to 149 cycles, $54 each cycle. That's the earning potential of $5,400 to $8,046 per week. But even if we look at the first 10 to 19 cycles, like, who could use an extra $500 a week? Who could use an extra $100 a week? How would that change your bottom line? What would that do for your family? So to get these same type of residual income results, for us to do the 100 cycles a week, we have the ability to do when we hit that 5-star golden circle, and there are no income claims, no disclaimers. These products can't cure, treat, heal. Results are not typical, but they're possible. So read all the legal, disclaimers right here. This is work and technique and skill and mentorship. You would, to make an annual income basically of $281,000, you would have to have capital of close to $10 million in the bank just to get that based on interest rate. So those of you on the call that you're still on here and you have $10 million in the bank, let me, yeah, Robin's like, yeah, no, don't have 10 million in the bank yet. We're going to get there, right? We're going to get there together. So our focus tonight is the opportunity and how you can leverage this company and this opportunity. But the products are solid, okay? It's high quality nutrition, no antibiotics, no hormones. It's work for hundreds of thousands of people. The main products are a detox. How many of you love to detox, get that liver clean, a pure, clean, undenatured whey protein. We also have plant-based proteins with no whey, Ionic Supreme, which is one of my favorite products for stress management, complete vitamins, and anti-aging, so with the telomere. But there are over 100 products that Isagenix has, and by the end of 2019, they'll be coming out with, I believe, 6 to 14 more. So the products work. And there are hundreds of thousands of testimonials that demonstrate that. This is just one. This is mine. Up here, I was an overweight mom that I had swelling. I was exhausted. And I didn't really think there was a way out. I was like, okay, when I become this age and I have kids, this is just what I look like. And maybe I got a little bit better here. I think I had a different hairstyle, maybe different glasses, but I was, a little bit there. And then this is actually being on the Isagenix products. I lost inches, I gained energy, I'm able to control my stress. And 4 years later, it's up and down. I haven't kept all of it off, but for the most part, I know these products work because I've kept the majority of it off. So you could do the comparison, look over here, look over there, right? So let's reflect a moment. I want to ask you a question. Are you like cute little overwhelmed Olivia, or are you determined Danny? And let me ask you, do you think I've delivered value to you in this masterclass? Good. Okay. If so, let me get a yes in the chat. All right. So where to from here? I want to ask you another question or let you know something. I want my automated sales funnel story to be your automated sales funnel story. So we talked about having a simple relationship marketing funnel without all the technique, bringing leads in that want to have conversations with you. Potential earnings, we shared with you what our earnings are with our team of over 1,100. This is my husband and I. It's a lot of fun. I'm telling you, just to be around people that are happy and making money and living their dreams. And Isagenix isn't the destination. Using network marketing is the through. Where we're taking you to is the to. You go through this as a vehicle to make the money, but then you use it to do what you want, what you're passionate about. So I know those of you want to open your own hairline, or you want to open a daycare or a supermarket in, food desert areas, whatever it is that your dream that you want to launch, you're able to do that because this is a vehicle to help you get your credit right and bringing that money to do that. So let me ask you, what's your most precious resource that money just can't buy? Kids, children, time, aging parents. Exactly. Looking in the comments. So you just need to do one thing, right? And let me ask you a question. Can I share my opportunity with you? Yes. You're like, okay. They're like, go ahead. We've been waiting to see how we could join your team, Dr. Melva. Thank you so much. So, but before I do, let's recap. I told you exactly what you need to do, whether you take advantage of my opportunity or not. One, you need an automated sales funnel, okay? You need to advertise online because the manual stuff is out. You do that for some days, but then you get that advertising going and boom, right? And then 3, you need a residual income. So you can stop trading time for money and get paid on your value and your worth, not whether you check in or check out. Right? And so although I made this sound really simple and I probably talked faster than I should have, but this stuff excites me. Like, does it excite you a little bit? Maybe a little bit? I hope a lot. But even though I made this sound really simple, there's still a lot to learn. And that's why we came up with the reverse system. So we want to give you everything up front, right? We want your ads running. We want you making money while you are learning. And then you have the opportunity to go back and learn each of the steps and the sales psychology behind each step, okay? So let's move to the offer. So we want you to use the automation advertising project to run your very first automated sales funnel. Let's have some real talk here, okay? So the financial vision. This is how I help you get past your fear and have the courage to cast a bigger financial vision for yourself. So we want you to take your W-2 income, right? And make your job your primary investor. Start your network marketing biz, secure your piece of real estate. So if you saw that we build 2 teams, and the person that enrolls up here, they have some advantage because all of these people are on their team. So like you can be on their team or they can be on your team. And then we want to pull that marketing in to help you get A1 credit if you have that bad credit after divorce or separation, or, silly college students, or maybe you went to school for like 3 or 4 years and you never finished, but you still got to pay $60,000 in debt. Then this is where the vision is. And I think so many people that hear about all these different network marketing companies and they think they're pyramid schemes and they don't know what to do. It's because they get stuck there instead of seeing the opportunity to do additional investments, business opportunity. So what we realized is that people didn't have the money or the credit, right, to do bigger things like what we've invested in. And so we're looking for business partners that want to come in on artificial intelligence, startups in the friends and family phase, like we're involved in, real estate deals, commercial deals, expansion, partnering and supporting other minority or Black-owned businesses. That's the vision. The network marketing is just learn the system, use the vehicle that pays and has never not paid me on a Monday weekly for the last 4 years. I can't even say that about the hospital systems I work for. They've messed up money after, I've done locums work or side work. I can't even say that about healthcare organizations, but this organization is different. So real talk, we've done real estate, right? And I get a lot of people that are like, Melva, Dr. Melva, I want, Leon's my husband and he's part of the coaching team and he brings in that business aspect and the strategy because we partner. I come from academia. My husband has a lot of the street smarts and he's been through a lot in his life and been able to elevate and bring in and attract wealth for not only himself, but all the people who are in our inner circle. So people come to us, and if you look on my profile, you'll see where we were on infomercials. And at the time, the people hosting the infomercials made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of our story. And this was before we understood the value that we had to give back and serve. And so you'll see us on these infomercials where we got in and we did rental properties, fix and flip, and there was a barrier to entry. And what we realized, like, the people who went there and took their savings to do these courses or real estate bus tours, they didn't have the money or the credit, right? And so that's one of the reasons we started a credit repair service to help people in our community, because when you get on the top and you're making this money, but yet you don't bring anybody with you, it's not fun. I'm looking around on private jet planes, flying to islands and, having accumulated wealth and net income in my bank account, but I look around and don't see anybody like me and can't take anybody, or really it's a handful of people that aren't working with me. We were like, we got to change something. And network marketing has that low barrier to entry where you can make some money, help people build their credit, and then we can start doing these real estate deals. Is anybody else feeling the vision that we have here? So let me introduce you to the Automation Advertising Project. So the Automation Advertising Project, gonna give it to you straight, and we're gonna give you everything that you need here and what you're gonna get done. Module 1, your complete funnel for profit system valued at $997. You're going to get your ad, your landing page, your scheduling link, the webinar, just like this one. Module 2, winning webinar secrets valued at $797. You'll learn after you've made the money and have your webinar running, the psychology of the webinar, how phrases are used, how the slides are together, where sales happen and when. And module 3, the global exec team training website valued at $397. This is your training on how to make money with the vehicle, which is the company Isagenix. And it is a duplicatable system that you can easily give to people. So you're not on the phone, you're not figuring things out, you're not explaining how the money works, you're not giving people what the products are. All of your tools are right here on this website. And as a bonus, we're giving you fan page solutions, which has a value of $297 for a total value of $2,487. So in fan page solutions, you're going to learn how to set your fan page up like a pro. Okay. So we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of a fan page, and quick setup with step-by-step instructions. And we'll kind of give you a little audit just to make sure you're doing it right. You're also going to get as a bonus the Residual Rockstar roadmap, where we'll give you the tools where you can fit this business in the pockets of your time, because we know you're busy. And we're going to work with you to have a mindset like a 6-figure and hopefully 7-figure income earner. So you can basically do this business on your cell phone. So for all my millennials that I know you're here and I'm like the older version, you like don't even carry your laptop around all the time. You're like, let me do that on the cell phone, and we have all the tools. But the problem is information alone isn't enough, right? If all this did, so let me ask you a question, okay? If all this did was help you build a profitable business that would allow you to stop stressing about money, would it be worth it? If so, put a yes in the chat. And if this finally helped you get your time back, would it be worth it? And if this allows you to have your first automated 6 figures, that's $100,000 or more sales funnel up and running, would it be worth it? Would it be worth $2,487? Right? Some people are saying, yeah, more. They're like, yeah, we thought it was going to be a lot more. Yeah, I'm telling you, we don't do this just for the money. It's because we want to make a change in our community. So what is one great automated sales funnel worth to you? $3,000, $5,000, $8,000? How much would you pay to absolutely get your hands on this that you can get up and running in the first 7 to 10 days? So now I have another question. Can you see why this is a great deal at only $2,487? Okay, so getting some yes at the chat, like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. 6 figures. I've only invested $2,000, done more than that before. So outside of this masterclass, the automation advertising project is sold for $2,487 to the general public. But now you have 2 choices. So the first option is that you can do nothing and keep dreaming about making some money, making complaints without doing anything. Or the second option is that you can take action with this small investment today compared to everything you'll get in return, and take some massive imperfect action to get going. So today we are discounting this, and I know we're crazy for doing this, that you can get started now for just $397 today. So what you need to join is click the link below, and with your enrollment with Isagenix today of $200 plus tax to be an Isagenix associate enrollment, we're discounting our program to only $197, okay? $397 includes your initial enrollment in Isagenix, your first box of products, and it not only includes the automation advertising project, the training modules, but I discounted my course so you can open your own business center with Isagenix, cover your initial business expenses, and now you're going to walk away with a webinar and a business to advertise, right? So $397 won't be available for long. It means it's available, but try again tomorrow and it may be gone. And at this very special limited time launch only offer, once it's gone at the special price, it's gone. So look, this is my final message to you, and I appreciate you showing up on this webinar. And if you're still with me to the end, don't forget to get your free wealth analysis, credit analysis. But none of us, you, me, anyone, we're not going to live forever, right? So I really want you to spend your days doing what you love, with the people you love, doing what you were created to do. You know, having escaped from the circle of trying to figure things out on my own, being stressed out at work, moving my family around to find that peace finally in medicine, I wouldn't wish that for anybody. But running a profitable lifestyle business and spending time with your loved ones, then let's take this next step. You know, so if you decide and wait and track down whether you want to do it or not, that's awesome. And I'd love to hear you join us later, but it won't be available at this price. And unfortunately, with the bonuses, those won't be available either. So I really don't want you to miss out. So my goal is for you to be successful now, not 6 months from now, not 2 years from now. I want you to be successful now. So I just want to let you know that if you have any questions, click the link below, go ahead and get started, and then you can send any questions to support@drmelva.com. I want to thank you so much for showing up for yourself, and I really, really hope that you decide to join us today. There will be instructions on how to start your automation advertising project and your Isagenix enrollment by clicking the link below. Thank you so much, and until next time, we will see you on the other side.